Chill, calm down.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to my channel. Like, I am so excited to be back here. Do you know how much I love you guys? Like, you guys are the real, my the main family. I love you guys so much. Like, I want to be talking to you guys every single day if I can. But yeah, today I have come back here on live section to teach you guys a tutorial. So I have decided that this year, starting up this year, I'm going to be teaching you guys like basic, basic hairstyling, or let's say hairstyling 101, starting from the scratch for those of us that do not know how to cornrow, box braid, twist. So that's what I have decided to be doing for you guys. So I think every week I'll be coming up live to teach you guys one or two tutorials. So yeah, that's what I decided this year. So welcome back again. So if you don't already know, I don't know if you can hear me clearly. Please indicate if you can hear me clearly. So if you don't already know, I am Onyinye Okeke, and this is Onyinye Okeke Stevie. So welcome back again. So yeah, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a makeup artist, and I'm also a hair vendor. So I sell hairs as well. If you like most of the hairs that I've been using on this, not all, not all. Like if you want like quality, quality hair, luxury quality affordable hairs, you can check our website www.exquisitesignature.com. I think I'm going to be leaving it in the description box below. So you guys, I don't know if you can hear me clearly. I actually plan to come up live here like since morning, but because I'm living in Nigeria, they decided to shame me. The NEPA, that's what we call them here. Like they decided to shame me and they took the light. I've been waiting for them since morning. They refused to bring the light also. We decided to on the gen, and I'm using the gen just in case you're hearing like noise. I'm trying to use my mic as well, but I don't know if you guys can hear like a lot of noise. But if not, thank God though. So for this simple makeup, I did it on Facebook. So you can, if you are not following me on Facebook, like my Facebook page and then my Instagram, you can go ahead to do that. So I go on live as well on Facebook and also on Instagram sometimes. My Facebook page is Onyinye Okeke TV, just like you have it here on YouTube, and also on TikTok as well, Onyinye Okeke TV as well. So yeah, you can go ahead to follow me there as well because I go on live there. So I did the makeup there. Like it's a simple makeup, it's nothing too serious, like an everyday makeup. So I did makeup there live. I'm just coming from Facebook and now I am here on YouTube to teach you guys a tutorial that I promised in my heart to always do that. But I cannot actually tell you guys a particular time where I'll be coming up live. The reason is because I plan to do this live section on Monday, but I got a client. Like a client called me on Monday, so I went to make the client hair. And then yesterday, same thing. So actually planned. But today that I don't have, nobody has called me, so I decided to just quickly come up and to tell you guys. So yeah, let's move over to the main, the main thing of the day. This is my mannequin, so I decided to change a mannequin today. But before then, how is your day going? You guys, how is your day going? How is the year going so far? How is 2025 going so far? You can let me know. So yeah, let's let's to the main tutorial before my phone and every other thing starts disturbing. So yeah, this is the mannequin I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using this mannequin today. The last one I used the last time was like a light mannequin, but this mannequin actually has like a natural hair. let's say not natural, let's say human hair kind of. So I am going to teach you guys. Let's take it back to last week, what we learned last week. So we actually learned cornrow and twist last week, like two different types of cornrow and two different types of um twisting. So maybe I'll just show you guys, or go back to the previous tutorial first. I don't know if I should on the light. Can you guys see everything that is happening clearly? So let's go back to last week just to remind ourselves of what we did or what we learned last week. So the last week tutorial was actually it was twisting, two types of twisting and two types of box braids. So for this week we are going to be doing cornrows, how to cornrow for beginners. But before then, let's just take it back to last week and remind ourselves of what we learned, and then after that then we'll go back to cornrow. Then next week we'll do something else. Probably we'll still do like the 101 101 tutorial on hairstyling, but let's remind ourselves of what we learned last week. Hi, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? How are you doing today? You know, I planned this. I actually planned, like I planned, but I don't know what to say. I Okay. Yeah, let's take it to the last week tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today, or let me just part a bigger portion of the hair, because I see if you guys cannot really see what I'm doing clearly. I also want to teach you guys today. I want to teach you how to knotless, do the knotless braid and the regular braid as well, before we move over to the cornrow pattern. Um, welcome to the channel. How are you? How are you doing today? How is everybody doing today? Um, anyway, okay. So the first thing we are going to do right here is to box braid. So I just sectioned this part of the hair like so. It's just to remind ourselves of last week, what we learned last week. So we are going to box braid. Can you guys excuse me a bit? Let me just get one or two stuff. I'll be back. Hi, welcome to the channel. All right, I am back. Oh, I am back. So I actually went to get like these clips. I totally forgot to bring them. Why? I was arranging myself for the live section. So yeah, I am back. So now for box braid, the first thing you need to do is to, you know, pattern it or section it into like three different sections. And then after that, so this is the three different sections. I think I should bring you guys closer. So three different sections. So after sectioning it into three, then you start crossing them like this. Can you see my hand? You cross them, you take this side, and then take this to this side like that, take this to this side, and take this to this side. So that's what we are going to be doing basically, but in a tight way, just to make it firm a bit. So now I'm going to hold it this way. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. So I'm going to hold it this way and then start crossing by using this thumb, like my index finger, like so, and then I'll start crossing. So once I take this to this side of my hand, so I'm going to take, like, move this to this part of my hand, and then bring this one to this side of my hand, and then cross it, and then bring this to this side of my hand, like to the right hand side of my hand, then to the left hand side of my hand, then take to the right hand side of my hand, then to the left hand side of my hand, to the right hand side of my hand, to the left hand side of my hand, to the right hand side. And I can do this, like, let's say 3 times. Do this like 3 times or 4 times, and then move it over like this, and then start crossing it this way, like this. We'll be crossing it like this. So I am trying to actually achieve the tight part or the tight pattern of box braid by doing it this way, by taking, like, crossing it from the inside like that. So we'll be crossing it from the inside like that. So that's how to actually box braid. So but if you want a detailed video on that, I think I did that last week. I came up live here to show you guys how to do this last week. So I will link, that's after this live session, I'm going to link the previous video here. So the next one, or what we are going to be learning today, is how to add an extension to a box braid. So I'm going to be using this extension, right? I'll be using this extension to add it up to the box braid. So if you can't see this video clearly, please indicate. Let me know that you can't see the video clearly. Yeah. So you just let me know that you can't see the video clearly. So right now we are going to be adding up an extension to the hair. So, and to add up, there are two ways to add up extension to hair. Is either you do the regular box braid or you do the knotless box braid. So I'm going to be teaching you the two different ways, and then hopefully we can do like a cornrow today as well. So yeah, let's start off with the regular box braid. For the regular box braid, you want to take any amount of hair that you know you can take. Let's say this amount of hair like this. right? You take this amount of hair, then you cross it. You section it into like two, like this, and then cross it over to each other to form this. Let me do it again. So after taking a bunch of the extension, right? After taking this much, then you can just, divide it into two like this. After dividing it into two, you can then go ahead to cross it, like you cross it this way. Can you see? You just go ahead to cross it like so. You take this one to the opposite direction and then the other one to the opposite direction, and then you cross it, you bring these two together, and then these two, wait, let me do it again. You bring these two together, just crossing it this way. This is what you do. You do it this way, and yeah, you've gotten the main result, which is this. So after doing this, the next thing is to part the hair into three again. As like I said before, you part it into three, like this and like this. This is the three different portions, right? uh So yeah, so these are the three different portions, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is just to, cross my hand like this. The next thing is to cross my hand like this, since I'm holding it this way. So I'm going to take this finger, this one, and then take it over to this side, right? And then after taking it over, then we hold everything together like this. So we hold everything together like this. Okay, let me cross it again. So I'll cross, like, this is what we got from the initial demonstration. So then the next thing is just to open this up, holding this other two together, and then open this one up, and then put in this finger this way, and then hold everything together like this, and then hold everything together like this, right? Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to hold this first one this way with the initial with the extension, right? After holding it, we'll then cross this, use this hand to open up the two hairs, the two patterns, the two sections, because I already sectioned it into three before. Use this to open it up, and then put in this hand this way, then take in, holding this with using my other two fingers to hold this, right? And then I will take this hair. So because I did it that way, I did, like, what I did before the initial demonstration. So because I did it that way, now I can now merge this and this together, right? I'll merge this and this together, and then take this other two. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Hey God. Hey God, though, what's going on now? I am very sorry. The worst has happened. Oh my goodness. This light is refusing to come on. The light is refusing to come on. Oh, we are back. I'm so sorry for the inconveniences, guys. So let's go back to what I was saying before. So yeah, we just cross my hand like this to it, and then we take this first. We hold this first, and then take my finger this way, and then merge these two together and take it to this other side while I drag this this way, and then hold it together like so. And then I'll start crossing it. I'll cross it like about 2 to 3 times, like so, and then turn it this way, and then continue to cross the hair together. So I'll take this over to this side while I take this down here, and then move over to this, hold it, and then cross it. Like I'll just start crossing like so. So I'll continue to cross the hair like so, and I'm doing like the tight box braid. So I'll just continue like that. So I'm going to repeat same thing again because of the light that went off from the first attachment, like when I was attaching the extension. So I'm going to repeat same process again so that you guys can see me clearly. So I will just continue crossing, and for this box braid I'm actually doing the tight box braid. I am not doing the loose box braid. I'm doing the tight, like you can see it's actually tight. So I'm doing the tight box braid. So I will continue like that. So yeah, let me not braid to the tip of the hair. So this is what it looks like. So we are going to repeat the same step again because of the distraction from the light. So I'm going to section the hair like this, because at this point I want to make, like, I want to box braid this, and I just want to box braid like two box braid. I want this to be two. So I'll just section the hair into two equal parts first. So after box braiding, sorry, after parting the hair or sectioning the hair, the next thing I'm going to do right here is to further section the hair more. So I'm going to section the hair more into three different portions, like this, and they need to be equal, three different equal portions. Then I'm going to take my extension. So taking the extension actually depends on how you want the box braid to look. If you want it to look big or small, that's the size of the box braid. If you want it to look either big or small, so I actually want it to give like a jumbo box braid. So after taking the extension, I'm just going to further divide the extension into two different parts again, like this. And after that, I'm going to cross them. I will cross the two, like I'm going to cross them like this. You guys can see, like I'm crossing it like this. And then I will take these two parts and hold them together like this, and then take this other two parts and hold them together like this. This will give me this shape like this. You can see, right? It's giving me this shape. So the next thing now is to cross it, to cross the extension like this, holding these two together. These two, I'll hold these two together, right? And then I will take this finger and cross it over to this, while using this my hand to open up the hair. I'll cross it like this, right? And then the next thing to do is to, start crossing the hairs. And to attach this extension, I'm going to hold this like this, right? Then lift this one up. I'll hold this, right? Then lift this, like I'm lifting this one up. Take my hand, like this finger, to this part of the hair, and then attach it together with the rest. Then attach this hair that is here. I'm going to attach it with this, like this extension that is here. I'm going to attach it to this hair, or this part of the hair. Then move it over to this side. Then this one, I'm going to attach it together with, oh, so sorry. So let's go back again. Move it over to this side, attach it together, hold this one. After holding it, then I'm going to take this side of the hair, right? I'll take this side of the hair, move this one. Okay, see, what I'm basically doing is I'm just going to section, like I'm going to divide this one will be one side, like one part, this will be one part, and then this will be, that making it three. So I'm going to be crossing it into three. So I will hold this, right? Then take this up and then hold this one together, move it over to this side, and then take out this, move this other part to this other side, then hold it firm and cross again. I hope you understand, like that. So I'm going to be doing this like 3 times, and then I'll move it this way, and then I'll start crossing like that. So I'll continue crossing. We'll take these two to this side, then this one on its own, then bring in this other one to join this, bring in this other one to join this, and then hold this like this, then bring in this one to join this, then hold this, then take this one, join this part, then hold this part, then take this one, join this part, then hold this part, then take this, join this part, then hold this part, like that. Take this, join this part and hold this, take this, join this part. So it just basically crossing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm crossing it, just crossing the extensions like that. So I'm just crossing. So I'm crossing, actually I'm actually crossing from behind, not from the top. So we'll just continue crossing like that until I get to the tip of the hair. And crossing to the tip depends on the hairstyle. You can actually cross to a pattern like a particular part and then drop the hair afterwards. You can coil it, so it just depends. So now how to I'm going to show you how to do the knotless braid. So this is how to just attach the extension the normal way. But if you don't understand, just let me know. So this is just to attach the extension the normal way. Now we are going to move over to the knotless braid. So for the knotless braid, so this one is going to be basically on feeding. Like we are going to be feeding. You know how you keep feeding a child and then the child can, you know how you keep feeding the child and the child just keeps you know how you keep feeding the child and the child actually keeps, adding up, growing like that. So that's what we are going to be doing to this to this particular one. So we'll keep feeding it until we get to a particular size that we want. So basically you are still going to be doing the normal three. You section the hair into three like this, right? Then you start by box braiding first from the root before you start attaching your extension. But before attaching the extension, I'm just going to be taking like little sections of extension. I'll just be placing them somewhere that will be easy for me to pick up like that. So these are the sizes. I'm just going to keep them somewhere that will be very easy for me to pick up. All right, so I am done with that. So like I said before, I sectioned the hair into three. So I'm going to start by box braiding it first. So it's just to cross it. So I will take, like I told you, you take this part, you add this part to this part, and then you cross this part again to this part. You cross this part to this part. You cross the other part to this part. Cross here to here. Cross here to here. That's just it. Let me do it again so that you will understand. So yeah, for box braid, this is how you box braid. After sectioning the hair into three like this, right? You take from this side, from this hand, from this side, you cross it over. You keep crossing from behind. You cross it over to this side to, meet this other part. Then cross this to this part like this to meet this part. Then you cross like this, you cross this, the top one, you bring it to this side. Then you keep taking from the top underneath, right? You bring it to this part. Then you cross this to this part, and then let me bring you guys closer again so that you will see what I'm doing. You cross to this part like that, cross this to this part, cross this to this part. You just keep crossing. So now this one is at the top, right? You just keep crossing. You just keep crossing it like this. That's how to box braid. You just keep crossing like that. That's how to box braid. I hope you get it. So now let's move over to knotless braid. So for knotless braid, we already have our three section like this. So the first thing at this point, we are going to make it firm from the root. So I'm just going to take the three section, then cross it this way, right? cross it this way, right? And then cross it again. So I'm going to cross, like this is the first crossing. I'm going to cross like 2 times. Then go ahead to cross again like this, and then cross it back again. Then after that, I'm going to take extension, and then I will attach the extension from this part of my hand like this, right? And then I will continue to cross, like I'll cross it completely. When I cross to this side, I'll cross to this side, then I attach, right? I attach the extension. So I bring it this way, and then bring it back up to this side, and then attach the extension again, because I already have them in piece here. So I'll attach the extension again. So attaching the extension, I am actually opening, like dividing it into two, or opening it into two. One side will go to this part of the hair, then the other side will go to this part of the hair, right? Then I will cross it again, cross to this side, and then cross to this side, then attach the extension. Attach the extension this way, right? Then hold it up, and then continue to cross again. So at this point, I'm going to turn it this way. Mm? Then I'll continue. So now I'm just going to be attaching the extension from the top like this. So the top like this, I'm going to bring this part of the extension to this side, and then the other part to the other side. Then I cross. Then we attach some more extension like that. Then this one will go down to this side, while this will go to this side. Then attach more extension. This will go down to this side, while this will go to this side like this. So attach the last extension like that. Then continue to cross the hair, bringing this side to this side like that. Just continue to cross until you get to where you want to stop. So I will just continue to cross. We'll just continue to cross like that until I get to where I want to stop. So yeah, that's it. So the difference between these two is that for the knotless, we do not start with extension. Why for this normal braid, we started with extension. You guys can see the knot here. There is a knot. If you notice, there's a knot. You see a knot here. So that's the difference. There's no knot on this. That's why they call it knotless. So you start with the natural hair, the person's hair. Why this, you start with the extension. That's the difference between the two. I hope you understand. So I hope you understand. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't get this out of the way. Okay, let's leave it since he wants to stay. So I hope you understand the whole process of the knotless and the non-knotless box braid. So moving on, we are going to be doing we are going to cornrow today, so that from next week we can start installation of hair, because I want to teach you guys how to properly install hairs. So we are going to start cornrolling today. Let's try and see if we can cornrow today. Yeah. So for cornrows, it's almost like, or should we do more of, okay, let's do more of the knotless, so that next week we'll cornrow. I'll teach you guys how to cornrow, and then the upper week we'll start installing hairs. So that it can be easy, and then after watching this you can go and practice, and come back next week for cornrow classes. So if you are just joining us, today's class we are actually doing the knotless braid and the knot braids. So I just finished teaching you guys how to do the knotless, and also the how to attach extension, like the normal braid, the normal box braid. So I'm still going to repeat the knotless again, so that you will understand the whole process. And then next week we are going to do like the cornrow class. So I'm just going to go ahead to section this furthermore. So on a normal day, you want to apply your product and do all of that good stuff. But today, I am not applying any product at all. I'm just going to go straight to the point. And then after sectioning this, I'm going to section it into three again. And like I said, basically what you are to do when you are box braiding is just to cross. You keep crossing like this. You just keep crossing. Like you take this portion after sectioning it into three. You take this portion, you add it up to this portion, and then bring out this portion this way. Then when you want to add this to this, you take it from behind, and add it up like this, right? Then you want to add this to this, you take it from behind and add it to this, like that. Then you want to add this to this side, you take it from behind, right? And then you add it to this. Your box braiding already. Then you want to add this to this, you take it from behind and then add it to this. You want to add this, just keep taking it from behind and keep crossing from behind, and then you keep crossing, right? You keep taking from behind and you keep crossing. You take from behind, you cross, you take from behind and cross, take from behind and cross, like that. That's what you have to do. You just keep crossing. That's the box braid. That's how to box braid. You just keep crossing. So I'm going to take extension, and then into different pieces, just so that it can be easy for me to attach the extension to the box braid, because we are doing knotless braid. Oh my god, so sorry. So yeah, I'm done bringing out the extension. So right, these are the three extensions. I mean three portions. These are the three portions I'm going to be crossing. So I will just to make it fame, I'm going to hold it this way, right? Let me bring you guys closer, closer. Oh my god, my phone almost fell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. My phone almost fell. So yeah, closer. Then, so I'm going to hold the three sections like this. Hope you guys can see clearly. And then I'll start crossing. I'll take this from behind and then bring it over to my right hand while lifting up like this other part is lifted up, right? So then bring this to my left hand. Then I'm going to take this from my right hand and bring it over to my left hand. So I'm going to be doing this like twice. Then take this and bring it over to my right hand. Then take this and bring it over to my left hand. Once I get to my left hand, I'm going to add an extension. So this is how I'm adding the extension. I'm going to be adding from the left hand side. Then I will open it up this way, like this. I'll open it up this way, add it up like this, and then while adding it up like this is going to be together with this part of the hair, and while this will be together with this part of the hair, and then I'm going to continue crossing like so. So I'll keep adding the extension once I get to the left hand side. Like I'll cross from right hand to the left hand, then left hand to, I'll cross from left hand to the right hand, then right hand to the left, back to the left hand, then I'll add my extension. And to add, this is how I'm adding it, like this. Remember, to the left, and this is how I am adding, like this, right? Like this. So at this point, I'm going to turn it this way. Then to add from this part of the, to add from this part, I'm going to open it up like this and then add it up like this. You guys, can you see? So like I opened it up and then separated the tip of the hair to the two different sides, added one side of the hair, that's one part of the tip, to this side, and then the other part to this other part. Then I'll cross it from behind, guys, right? Then I'm going to add more extension like this to this side and to this side. Then I cross. So we'll do that until I get to the, the quantity I want, or the size of the hair that I want. So this, for this now, this is the last extension I'm going to add. Then I'll continue to cross the hair from behind to give me like this tight box braid. So like that, I'm going to be box braiding until I get to the tip of the hair. So what I'm basically doing is just crossing from behind. We just continue crossing until I get to the tip of the hair. So you can practice this at home, and then um, maybe next week we'll come up here for another topic. We're going to be teaching you guys a different thing next week. Like probably maybe we'll go for like a cornrow, but I'm not sure of the day and the time. Like I'm practically not sure because of my schedule. You know, I'm a hairstylist. Like I can be called at any time to come and make somebody's hair. So it's kind of hard for me to tell you that, oh, I'll be available at this particular time, or I might not be available at this particular time. So that's it for today's tutorial. Hope you were able to learn. Hope you were able to learn something. Okay, let me just show you guys my face. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's tutorial. Hope you were able to learn something. I just hope I actually I impacted knowledge, like you guys were able to learn something from today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around from the beginning to the end. Like I'm so grateful to have you guys in my life. And yeah, I'll come back here next week. I'm not sure of the time because I'm a hairstylist. I'm a makeup artist as well. So I'm not sure of the day, like the day next week. But hopefully, by the grace of God, I'll be here next week to teach you guys how to cornrow. So come back here next week for a tutorial on how to cornrow. So like I said before, this year I actually told myself that I'll be teaching you guys, like I'll come up live to teach you guys tutorial, like one-on-one tutorial on how to, you know, style hair and how to, do hair, make hair. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this year by the grace of God. So yeah, if you don't know, I am Onyinye Okeke, and this is Onyinye Okeke's TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And yeah, stay blessed. I love you guys so much. Chop kisses. I mean, chop kiss. Mwah. Bye.